time. Good luck. Back to you.
Right, thanks a lot, Cassidy. Connect. Looking much more comfortable game after game after game. Bronny James, float game is a little bit short. Bronny that time created a little space and looking to finish there. He talked about being able to get downhill and play off the bounce at his Lakers introductory news conference. And as you can see, that part of the game still a little bit of work in progress.
He hasn't shot it, I think, as well as his mechanics would lead you to think he can. And I think that goes a little to rust, obviously. Right? You miss 5 months of basketball with the health situation.
The one common theme, Doris, you hear from a lot of the coaches and staff for all the teams, and I heard it up in Sacramento at the California Classic, a lot of these guys are not in shape. Oh, my gosh. Dante and finally Dante out of Oregon.
You got to take this highlight just because of how impressed you were.
I was. He threw that back like Thursday. I'll be here all week.
Great tracking from behind.
There's the shot from Bronny. Not the desired result. A foul underneath against the same guy that had that impressive block a moment ago. And Fale Dante, big man out of Oregon. 6'11", 265. Made the Pac-12 All-Defense team. Averaged 17 and 9 at Oregon. Sideline out of bounds. It'll be Laker basketball.
He went undrafted, Mark, but the path is so different for so many guys. Part of that undrafted was he had some injuries that limited some of his time.
Can't make the team from the training room.
Nope.
Good to see him out here doing well. 21-point lead for the Houston Rockets, and this the first of two tonight on ESPN. Don't forget, coming up next, we have the #1 pick, Zachary Richache, against the #2 pick, Alex Sarr, and Dante dominant, dunking it home. That's his first field goal.
All defensive team for the Pac-12. Little anticipation from the big man.
Well, we won't be saying Pac-12 for much longer, which is a sad fact of life. Nice, tough layup in traffic by Forrest.
Stanford, Cal, they're going to travel a long way to their games.
Just doesn't feel right. Here's A.J. Griffin, got stripped. He contests it was a kick ball. It's not. And a Laker bucket at the other end makes it 84-65. The lead down to 19 with 9 minutes to go. Lewis getting ready to come back into the ball game for Lakers coach Dane Johnson. Williams out top. Rejects the screen. Nice cut back door by Lewis, but that got snuffed. Lakers quickly in transition. Good defense by Griffin to knock it away.
And Fale Dante, had he not stripped it, was tracking that the entire way. But that initial defender gets a hand on the basketball.
Now, we were talking about A.J. Griffin, number 14 for the Rockets a little bit later. I'm infatuated with his situation a little bit with his Houston team. Just going into his third year, Doris, the Rockets got him for a 44th pick, a second-round pick. He was the 16th overall pick back in 2022 of the Atlanta Hawks. And he can shoot that thing. I mean, he is a dead-eye shooter. He's got a man-sized body already at just 20 years old.
It sure does, and it's always a skill that's in demand, right? This year, a three-point proliferation.
Griffin telling me his dad, Adrian, is in the crowd tonight watching the game. That's going to be a foul against Traore. Whitmore and Shepherd coming back into the ball game for the Houston Rockets, which tells you that head coach Garrett Jackson is determined to get a dub tonight.
And also to stem this, the Lakers have made a little inroad here. He's like, I've seen enough.
Garrett Jackson out of USC and St. Mary's.
Well, since Cassidy is talking to Mr. and Mrs. Shepard after the break, this is a good thing that he's back on the floor.
Love it. Another front court. It's Trent Forrest out of Florida State. Spent some time with the Utah Jazz. Sprays it out to Trani. That one a little bit short again, and a quick outlet down court to Williams. Williams missed the layup and got the follow-up to go. Timeout on the floor. Houston's lead back up to 19. We're going to take a short break.